All right. So what I'm hearing is that you're becoming more and more aware that you're not in the present moment. Is that correct?
I guess yes, that is a way to put it. And
All right. Well, congratulations. That's an improvement. You see, you weren't in the present moment a lot and you didn't know it. Now that you're can be seeing, aha, I caught you. That's in fact the important point. Not that, aha, I see you and now I feel better because things are getting worse. You see, you've gone twice. The first thing is, aha, I see you. Let's congratulate that you can see this stuff. But you're falling into the same trap that every meditator falls into. They don't like what they see, rather than being very happy that they can see it. Is that making sense for you now?
yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Because that's what's going on is that before you were not in the present moment and you didn't know that you were not in the present moment. Now that you're beginning to see that you're not in the present moment, you can do something about it. And
Hmm.
the first thing that you can do about it is to be happy that you can see it. And because that's already making a change,
Hmm.
that you were not in the present moment, that you were in dukkha, and then you saw that you were not in the present moment, and you caused more dukkha. And the teaching of the Buddha is to come out of the dukkha, not create more of it.
I guess
This
I
is,
guess
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. I think the way that I'm thinking about it is that when I do catch myself not being in the present moment and then suddenly am in the present moment, like I have a good attitude about it, but I feel like catching myself not being in the present moment is happening a lot less than it used to happen before, if that makes sense.
Well, that's even more reason to congratulate yourself and to come back into a good state.
Mm,
All right. So, what I was about to say before is about the simile of the snake. That if you pick up a snake by the wrong end, it's going to bite you. You have to pick up the Dhamma by the right end, or it's going to bite you. And that's what you're doing is that you're picking the Dhamma up by the wrong end and then letting it bite you. Instead of saying, aha, I see that I wasn't in the present moment, you're, oh no, I'm not in the present moment. And you bite yourself. But when you pick up the Dhamma from the right angle, pick it up by the head, then there is a point of joy for everything. That a lot of people in our culture have the idea that you're supposed to hate your wrongdoing in order to change it. But in fact, if you hate your wrongdoing, now you've done two things wrong: the wrongdoing and the hating.
right.
The right way to approach it is to see the wrongdoing and be happy that you can see it. Because if somebody sees the wrongdoing and then hates it, then they will hide from it because they don't like hating it. They don't like it. And so they will hide from it. And it continues to happen. This is called a state of denial. But if you're happy to see that you are not in the present moment, then that means that you're going to be very happy to see that you're not in the present moment. And that means that you're going to be willing to look at whether you're in the present moment or not. That in fact, the avoidance keeps it going rather than meeting it like a friend. Aha, I
Mm.
see you is the attitude.
So if you're more accepting of the present moment, is your
I wouldn't
mind more
say
like,
accepting.
oh,
No, Accepting is kind of like toleration.
Mm.
Okay. You don't like somebody, but you'll tolerate them, which means you continue to not like it and you don't do anything about it. I would not say toleration is the right way to do it. No, welcome it as a friend.
Okay, so if you welcome it as a friend, is the
Welcome it as
mind
a
more,
friend. I'm really glad to see that.
is the mind like inherently more likely to see the present moment? Is that how it works?
Exactly.
Okay.
You'll be much more likely to be friends with yourself instead of harming yourself when you catch yourself in wrongdoing. You'll continue to cause extra dukkha.
Mm.
That the right way to handle it is, hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello, that I was out of the present moment. Now I can do something about it. That in
Got it.
fact, if you're not in the present moment and see that you're not in the present moment and begin to hate that you're not in the present moment, guess what? Again, you're not in the present moment. You saw that you weren't in the present moment, but you didn't come into the present moment. Goenka talks about this when he says, when the mind wanders away from the breath, never mind, start again. Don't take the opportunity to hate yourself because the mind wandered away from the breath. Just come back and start again. Well, that's exactly what we're doing. When you see that the mind is not in the present moment, then start again right then and there. Ha ha, I see you. Come right into the present moment immediately.
Mhm.
Congratulate yourself for all of your wrongdoing. Stop seeing it, in fact, as wrongdoing and start seeing it as a joy to see what's really going on without judging it. Because only by seeing what's really going on do you have a chance of changing it. But if you hate it, then you'll deny it, then you won't investigate because you don't like what you find.
Mhm.
And so it will continue on because of the denial. This is very explicit in the second noble truth. It is not the greed and the ill will, it's the ignorance.
The ignorance of the greed and the ill will, or
Pardon?
like the ignorance of the greed and the ill will.
Well, the ignorance of, uh, because you don't like. So you have the ill will towards your not being in the present moment. You don't like
Mhm.
it. Become wise to that not liking so that you can change it and being happy that you can see it.
Got it.
Wisdom is being able to look at it without judging it. Because those who judge, they don't want to look because they don't like their judgment. And it's the judgment that you don't like, not what you're judging. So if you see you're not in the present moment, congratulate yourself. That way you'll be in the present moment much more often.
On that note, I guess this just not just applying to the mind, but like let's say like I do some action and I'm not sure if it's right or wrong. How do I determine whether it's like a right action or a wrong
All
action?
right. That is, in fact, the state of doubt.
Mm.
And doubt is a hindrance to feeling good. Questioning, am I doing it right, will keep you from doing it right. That, in fact, it's so easy to do is to just enjoy it rather than questioning it. Again,
You
it's the
mean
same thing. Is that you fall into doubt about are you doing it right, when in fact you already know how easy it is just to put away the doubts and come back to happy thoughts, come back to gladdening the mind. Everything is all right. Everything is fine. No need to worry. No need to have doubts about it. I feel good. No doubt about it. But you have to train the mind to do that, because you have already trained your mind into being full of doubt and hating your wrongdoing. And this is what needs to be changed. This is the primary change that needs to be done, is to stop judging yourself, to stop being critical of yourself, to start nurturing yourself. Okay, it's all right that your mind wandered away. So what? Now I can come back and practice. But if you chase yourself down to beat yourself up, that's not in the here now at all. That's just what you've always done. Chase yourself down to beat yourself up.
Got it.
So be easy on yourself. Be gentle. Be nurturing. When you see that you've done something wrong, like the mind has wandered away, never mind, just start again. Okay, there's many examples. Let me give you this example. You have a chess master in the home, and he's got a granddaughter that he wants to teach to play chess. But he's a grandmaster, which means that he can beat her. She doesn't even know all the moves. She doesn't know any of the moves. If he keeps winning and fussing at her for losing, she'll never learn to play chess. It's only by the chess master allowing his granddaughter to play and to learn and to win that she too can become a chess master. So he has to actually let her win. So let yourself win. When you see the mind wandering away, aha, I won that one. I saw it wandering away. Another example would be when a man fights with his wife because he wants to win, he might lose her. Divorce and the whole show. But if he lets his wife win, then he wins too.
Right.
So the need to win, the need to get it right, is the way that we cause ourselves so much trouble. Don't try to make it right. Don't try to get it correct. Don't try to figure out how to do it right, because that's going to prevent you from doing it at all. And a little satisfaction will grow into a lot of satisfaction. But you have to practice satisfaction. You have to be satisfied that you see that the mind has wandered away. Aha, I'm glad I saw that. So the goal is to be satisfied and to be glad that you can see whatever it is, so that you can come back into that state of satisfaction. Wow, I'm glad I saw the mind wandering away. Now I can just be happy. But what you're doing is seeing the mind wandering away. Oh, that's not good. I should not do that. And so you start punishing yourself. You want it to be different. And what really needs to be different is your attitude. It's okay. It's okay that you found it wrong. How else are you going to fix it?
Got it.
Okay. You think you can practice that?
For sure.
All right. So you said that you had to go soon. So why don't we go ahead and finish this call? You've got the point.
Mm-hmm.
Go be happy that you
Okay.
can see your misery.
I'll do that.
All right. We'll see you.
Thank you.